Hi, I'm Van Phillips, European Tour winner and PGA coach, and today's lesson is going to be all about weight shift. A lot of misunderstanding on this subject. Different body types, different people should be shifting their weight in different ways. Tune in, you're going to learn what's right for you. Okay, weight shift, it's easy, right? We need to move away from the target and back towards the target if we want to generate maximum force. Well, yes, generically, fundamentally, that would be a correct statement to make. But then we're all different, aren't we? Some of us are very mobile, some of us have got incredible range of rotational movement in the spine, some of us can turn 110 degrees, other people like me can maybe only turn 80 degrees, can't quite get 90 degrees, that's just my spinal rotation. Some of us are limited, some of us are very athletic and physically gifted. So there's going to be really maximum ways and most beneficial ways for individuals. So I've got a couple of general rules that I like to follow, which I think help me and certainly help my students and help you to find the optimal weight shift for you. Now, I'm going to start off with me as an example. Now, as I said there, I'm particularly immobile. It doesn't matter how much stretching I do, which I do a lot of. I'm a qualified gym instructor. So we've got, and mobility, for your personal knowledge, is actually fairly genetic. So even if you stretch all day long, if your genetic disposition is one where your range of movement at your joints is fairly limited, that can be ligament length, muscle length, type. Some of us have more fast twitch muscles, some of us have more slow twitch muscles. So there's so many variables from human to human, and that's why there's no one training protocol in terms of gym, or certainly no one swing that fits everybody. So I'm going to give you a couple of ideas in this video, and then you can go and experiment for yourself. So I'm quite stiff and immobile, have got very poor range of movement at pretty much all of my joints, especially rotationally. So for example, for me to try to stay fairly centered like a Rory McIlroy, okay, Rory stays, if you watch a slow-mo of Rory McIlroy's swing, his head has absolutely no lateral movement, his head stays absolutely centered, and he rotates pretty much around a fairly central point, if you like. Now, that's not to say that weight isn't shifting to his right foot in the backswing. It's not to say that his center of mass isn't actually shifting a bit to his right side, but there's certainly not an excessive lateral motion there. But Rory's got a hypermobile body, okay? Hypermobility is a human being that can actually stretch their joints at a far excessive range to the norm, okay? So Rory is actually quite a rare individual. He's got incredible range of movement to him at the joint, so he can stay centered and still get 110 degree shoulder turn. He's got incredible lead arm shoulder mobility. He can get his lead arm incredibly high in the backswing, so he doesn't need to shift that much. And in fact, it would be a disadvantage to him if he did so, because then he's bringing in a few more variables and his impact may be a bit more inconsistent. Now, if I tried to copy Rory McIlroy and keep absolutely dead still with my head as somebody that's quite stiff, I'm going to end up with a ridiculously short backswing. I've already got a short backswing, but it would become ridiculously short, and I would actually be able to generate hardly any force whatsoever. So for me as an individual who's quite stiff, I need to feel actually quite a lot of shift into my right side so that I've got the chance to generate some more club head speed and force. So I'm going to go ahead and hit one now, and you're going to notice that it appears that I have quite a lot of lateral movement into my right leg, and I try to encourage that. So watch this swing. It's just a 7-iron. I'm just going to illustrate here. I'm going to do my normal swing, okay, but what I want you to look for is I want you to look for how my chest really moves across over my right leg. That's the feeling that I get, and when I've measured my weight shift on a pressure plate, I do get a lot of weight shift to the right leg, and I'm very happy with that because I'm stiff. because I'm quite stiff and immobile, that just gives me a sense of motion as well. It makes me feel a little bit more free. I don't feel restricted. I've experimented, trust me, with every swing known to man over the years, and when I stay centered and I just feel like I rotate very much around that central spine position, it makes me feel incredibly short and stiff and snatchy. So even though that's a subjective feeling, obviously that's not going to be great for my confidence and my overall feeling of hitting good shots. I want to feel like I get some motion in there. So go ahead, do some tests on yourself. If you know yourself to be a particularly flexible, mobile person, maybe better for you to stay a little bit more centered there with your weight shift. Certainly wouldn't want to see you excessively moving to the right. If you're like me and you're immobile, I would like you to try and experiment with feeling like you move your chest, and that's the key there. I just want to clear up a little bit of potential confusion here. We never want to see that rear knee swaying around like that. So you want to feel like your rear knee stays fairly in its position, if you like. It can straighten a bit. I'm happy to see that right leg straighten a bit, but we don't want to see the knee moving laterally. So it's more of a chest feeling, just feeling your chest actually moving across over your rear leg in that backswing. You're going to feel a lot of weight shift if you're stiff. So go ahead, use your body type to determine how you shift your weight. I think it's going to help you a lot. Hope you're enjoying these videos as ever. Please subscribe if you're not already. I say it in every video, but I really urge you to head over to my website. There's 20 years of research on there based on other experts and also obviously my experience of competing with the best in the world.